Hello, everybody, and welcome into tonight's broadcast. I'm Samuel Reese coming to you live for more action in the NCAA men's basketball tournament. It's the first day of the Elite Eight, and boy, are these teams remaining quite elite. And earlier tonight, it was Villanova, the first team to punch their ticket into the Final Four next weekend in New Orleans. Meanwhile, it's Arkansas against Duke here tonight from San Francisco, California. The winner will head also to the Final Four on the other side of the bracket. It's a battle between the 4-seed Arkansas Razorbacks and the 2-seed Duke Blue Devils in this region, in the West region, as we are about set to tip this one off from Chase Arena in the Chase Center, I should say, in San Francisco. Sit back and enjoy. This should be a thoroughly entertaining game. Of course, the big storyline, as it has been all tournament, is this Coach K's final game. Mike Krzyzewski announced earlier in the season that this would be his final season, no matter what happens. A legendary coaching career from Coach Krzyzewski. And, well, that question, let's see if it will be answered or how it will be answered tonight. Will this be his final game? We'll find out. So far, so good for the Duke Blue Devils and the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we take a look at the starting lineups for both teams, for Arkansas, they roll out Note, Amude, Tony, Wade, and Williams. For Duke, it's Roach, Moore, Griffin, Boncaro, and Williams. Two really good basketball teams, and that's why they are meeting here in the Elite Eight of the NCAA men's basketball tournament. We're just about set for tip now, an 8:54 Eastern time start, 5:54 local time in San Francisco. Eric Musselman in charge of Arkansas, his third season as head coach and a second straight Elite Eight appearance for the Razorbacks. He's done a fantastic job at that program, and it's only his third year in charge. As I mentioned, of course, it's the legendary Mike Krzyzewski in charge of Duke, his 42nd season as Duke head coach, 100 NCAA tournament wins at the helm. Just extraordinary statistics, unbelievable figures from the legend Mike Krzyzewski. And this team will try to ensure that his career will at least extend another week, as both of these teams look to head to New Orleans a week from tonight. We are ready to go, folks. Arkansas in their traditional red uniforms. Duke, on the other hand, wearing white. And it'll be Arkansas going from left to right, Duke right to left in this first half. Ronald Groover, Larry Scarotto, and Joseph Lindsay are tonight's officials. It's a packed house in San Francisco, a mix of blue and red as we're off and running. Arkansas defeated the number 1 seed Gonzaga in the West Regional semifinal 2 days ago. Meanwhile, for Duke, they took care of business as it's the first meeting in the NCAA tournament since the 1994 national championship between these two teams. And early on, Duke turns it over. Jeremy Roach throwing it out of bounds. But Duke, as I was saying, defeated Texas Tech in a close one. Arkansas also winning a close game against Gonzaga. The final score of that one was 74-68. A nice spin move inside and the layup good by J.D. Note. Note with the first points of the game, and it's 2-0 Arkansas. Duke defeating Texas Tech, 78-73 in that Sweet 16 matchup. They've trailed in the final 5 minutes in each of the last 2 games. It's the 17th Elite Eight appearance under Coach K. Meanwhile, Duke looking for a response. It's batted away out of the hands of A.J. Griffin, and it's a steal by the Razorbacks. 2 turnovers already from Duke. And what's good, Jeffrey? Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. As there was some contact there and a foul called against the Blue Devils, the first foul of the game called against A.J. Griffin. Arkansas, in their last 20 games, have been red hot 18-3 record in that span, averaging 73.3 points per game, only allowing 65.2. And yeah, they really did turn a switch about midway through the season after an okay start. Here's a kick out, the three short, and the rebound collected by Duke. Brought up now by Jeremy Roach. Roach into the lane, the Euro step move, and the layup good. Quite the move inside the paint from Jeremy Roach, and Duke ties the score. Yes, the Bruins did win today. Yep, they beat the Islanders. That was good to see, Jeffrey. Roach had 15 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists 2 nights ago against Texas Tech in the Sweet 16. Meanwhile, Arkansas has an answer. It's Stanley Amude driving inside and banking it in off the window. 4-2 Razorbacks lead. Wendell Moore keeps the dribble, finds Griffin. Griffin behind the back moves, spins inside the paint. Can't get any room. Contested shot, good. What a shot by AJ Griffin, as the Duke Blue Devils tie the score again, 4-4. Slipping meanwhile at the other end is Devontae Davis. Arkansas keeps the possession going. With it is Jalen Williams. So it's a great pass to the cutter, but missing the shot was Trey Wade, and it touched him last on the rebound. It will be Duke basketball. Well, that was a great pass from Jalen Williams, and perhaps Wade thrown off a bit by Paolo Banchero from behind. Banchero may have altered his shot there. I think that was the case. What's good, Ben? Welcome in. Great to see you, Ben, as this is lobbed down low to Mark Williams, and Williams has it stripped away. The steal there by Trey Wade. It's the third Duke turnover here in the opening 3 minutes. Meanwhile, it's Trevor Keels driving, can't finish from a tight angle. Offensive rebound. Razorbacks have it on the left wing. Contested three. Good. Knocked down this time by Chris Likes. I beg your pardon, that was J.D. Note. That was Note with the triple. 7-4 Arkansas leads. What's up, Adam? Welcome in. I think Duke should win it, but you never know, as Wendell Moore knocks down the mid-range jumper. I mean, Arkansas just beat Gonzaga, so I would not count out Arkansas in the slightest. I think this is going to be an absolute battle. Wendell Moore, by the way, for Duke, averaging 13.3 points per game, 4 rebounds in the tournament, and it's another great assist by Arkansas. It's Au'Diese Toney with the finish. He broke free, and it's Arkansas up by 3. That shot won't go. Really, one of the Duke players is the grandson of Coach K? I was not even aware of that. No, as that shot hits the rim and goes above the backboard out of bounds. Well, it's a fun start for this one, and that's right, Adam. Great times for Boston sports, no doubt about that. 15:37 left in the opening half. It's the Razorbacks by 3, a close one as expected early on. Back in a moment. Welcome back in, everybody. You believe his number is 20, Jeffrey? Well, there's no 20 on the Duke roster, so maybe you're off by a little bit, but that's still a cool fact. I had no idea. The clocks just went forward for you guys, Adam. Yeah, they went forward for us here in the United States 2 weeks ago. So yeah, Europe always does it a little. I know. Yeah, in the spring we do it like a couple weeks before you guys, and then in the fall you guys do it a few weeks before. You guys turn the clocks back a few weeks before we do it. So it's kind of weird. I don't know why we all don't change our clocks at the same time. I don't know why we change our clocks in general. It drives me nuts. But anyways, 3 field goals made for Duke, but 3 turnovers as well. Here's a drive inside, a rejection down low, and it's off of Duke. Jeremy Roach touched it last as he was denied twice, and it's going Arkansas's way. With it now is Note. He'll find Jalen Williams. 5 minutes gone in San Francisco. Williams, spin move, the layup, no good. A block down low, and Duke takes it the other way. Passing on the 3 was Roach. Instead, he'll find Wendell Moore. I feel that, Ben. I feel that, man. Wendell Moore passes it off, and an and one for Mark Williams. Williams finishes plus the foul, and he'll head to the line for a free throw. Yep, definitely contact there in the paint. And a chance to tie the score here as Williams heads to the line. Duke this season entering today 470 free throws made, just 434 opponent free throws attempted. That is an extraordinary stat right there. A significant amount of free throws made, more than the opponents have even attempted free throws. Off the mark was Williams at the line, so Arkansas maintains the 1 point lead. Here it is Note. He'll kick it out. Jalen Williams thought about this shot, instead finds Amude. Amude lost the handle, and Duke has a steal. Here come the Blue Devils. The shot won't go, but the follow-up is good. Mark Williams there to clean up the miss, and Duke in front 10-9. Six minutes gone here in the opening half of this Elite Eight matchup. The winner will join Villanova in the Final Four. The other 2 Final Four teams will be decided tomorrow. 3-pointer on the way. That's short from Williams. And Duke's Mark Williams claims the rebound. Tough shot, won't go. Williams there again. Another putback from the big man. It's 12-9 Duke. Arkansas on a significant scoring drought, but that changes right there. A slam dunk by Trey Wade. They hadn't had a field goal, Arkansas, in about 3 minutes. Oh, number 30. All right, so that's Michael Savarino. All right, very good. Oh, and that pass thrown away. Duke turns it over. It fell right into the hands of Jalen Williams. Now Note trying to split the defense, but it's stolen by Mark Williams. Williams, coast to coast, puts it in for Duke, and it's a 3-point lead for the Blue Devils. Mark Williams has 8 points for Duke off the bench. Here's a high arching 3, and it drops in. The triple ties the score by JD Note. 14-14. This is Trevor Keels. Keels passes to Boncaro. Boncaro double teamed, and a foul will be called against Trey Wade. Great atmosphere at the Chase Center, home of the Golden State Warriors. Both of these teams making a pretty long trip out to the West Coast for the Sweet 16 and here tonight, the Elite Eight. The inbounds pass here will come from Wendell Moore. Moore finds A.J. Griffin. Griffin over to Keels. Duke has 12 to shoot. On the right wing, it's Boncaro. Boncaro, the star of Duke, pulls up, can't connect, but the follow-up is good. The offensive rebound's crucial for Duke. This time it's Theo John with the putback. And the Blue Devils lead by 2. 12 minutes left in the first half. Note driving inside, high off the glass, no good. It's off of Arkansas. Audis Tony last touched it, and we reach the under 12 media timeout. 11:53 left in the first half. Second chance points, huge for Duke, and they have the lead, up by 2 in this Elite Eight matchup. And welcome back in, everybody. Just over 8 minutes played, and Adam asks, "What are my expectations for today's game? Will it go all the way?" Yeah, I 100% expect this game to go the distance, and come down to the wire. I could easily see this being, a 1-2 possession game coming down to the wire. That's how I see it shaping out, to be honest with you. I don't think either team is going to pull away. I mean, of course, there's a chance that one of these teams will get on a run at one point and we will have some droughts. I think in the end, they're going to stay within 6 points of each other for most of this game, and it's going to come down to the wire. I do think Duke edge out Arkansas, but it's going to be a real battle tonight. That's what I expect as we're back underway. Duke in possession, a lob inside, and a foul called on the shot. 2 free throws coming up for Duke. Paulo Banchero at the line, the Seattle, Washington native, averaging 19.3 points this tournament. And he rattles in the first free throw attempt. Second free throw is good. 18-14, Duke in front. 11 and a half to play in the first half. Here's Note. Note finds Wade. Wade bounce pass back to Note, who's guarded tightly by Moore. Catch and shoot three, top of the key, no good. Tony off the mark, and Duke the other way. Handed off to Banchero. Banchero knocked away, but a foul call. There was some contact from Audice Tony. Banchero with a little shimmy move, trying to deceive the defenders. And he will earn another trip to the line. Yeah, that's how I see it going. That's how I see it going, Adam, as the first free throw is knocked down by Banchero. And I hope I'm right, because I'm not a fan of either of these two teams. So I'm as a neutral fan, I'm hoping for a close one, just from an entertainment perspective. Oh, really, Jeffrey? Very good, man. Very good. Banchero makes both, and Duke has a 6-point lead. It's largest of the night. 20-14. Note, low pass, bobbled by Williams, and ultimately a foul called against Trevor Keels. Duke not too happy about that call, but they'll have to settle with it. It's only the second foul against Duke in this half. They've been rather disciplined on defense. Note to inbound for the Razorbacks. He finds Jalen Williams. Now on the right wing, it's Tony. Corner three off the mark by Wade. He missed by a lot, and it's Duke the other way. A 6-0 run for the Blue Devils. Fake by Banchero. Drives inside. Can't lay it in. And Arkansas in transition. Davis nearly lost the handle. Now finds Note. Note into the paint, and it was knocked off his knee out of bounds. Duke basketball. A reminder that the Division I women's basketball tournament rolls on. The Elite Eight gets underway tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. There were some great Sweet 16 games today on the women's side. That Arkansas turnover, their third of the game. Duke, on the other hand, has 4. Keels driving right side, lays it in for 2, and Duke, just like that, an 8-point lead on an 8-0 run. And that 8-0 run in the last 2 minutes. In the left corner, it's Tony. He'll find Williams. Now Note. Midway through the first half, Williams drives inside and lays it in with the left hand, and a much-needed basket for Arkansas. What's good, Bobby? Welcome in, man. Hope you're doing well, Bobby. Great to see you, my man. 22-16, Duke in front. Paulo Banchero passes to Keels. Keels into the paint. A lot of contact and an offensive foul. Jalen Williams drew the charge. And that's big right there for Arkansas. Yeah, it was a close call here. A heavy collision there between Keels and Williams. The question is, was Williams set? It's close. That was the 53rd drawn charge this season by Jalen Williams, the most in Division I. He is the definition of a player willing to do whatever it takes for the team. Has taken a lot of hard hits and bruises to get those offensive fouls called against the opponent. Here is Jalen Williams, deep two, off the mark. Rebound by Duke. And it's brought the other way by Wendell Moore. Moore finds his teammate, spin around move. AJ Griffin can't finish. Oh, and it's turned over nonchalantly by Williams. Duke, a 2-on-1 and another offensive foul. Jalen Williams draws his second charge in a minute and makes up for his turnover. Well, I told you he's drawn the most charges in Division I, and he just did it again. And that certainly was the right call. Wendell Moore went right into Williams, who was clearly set. Jalen Williams fired up after that. Make it 54 drawn charges this season for number 10. 6th turnover of the game by Duke. Arkansas down by 6 with possession. Chris Likes top of the key, looking for a pass. Finds his teammate on the baseline. Rejected first was Tony. 3rd try, and a foul called, and it drops in for the basket. A 3-point play chance for Arkansas. And that last rebound actually collected by Jalen Williams after Tony had a couple of tries. So Williams, the one with the end one. He has been getting it done at both ends of the floor. So influential in that win against Gonzaga 2 nights ago. And the free throw is good. What's up, Vaughn? Welcome in. Great to see you, Vaughn, as Arkansas closes in on the lead. It's a 3-point game now, and Likes a little bit too ambitious as he commits the foul right around midcourt. Do I think the USA will win tomorrow? Yes, I do. I also plan to be on the call for that game. I'm a little bit anxious, but I'm honestly confident that the U.S. will get the job done against Panama tomorrow and that they'll get the win. Oh, there's a nice drive down the baseline by Roach, who puts it in. A 5-point Duke advantage. Bounce pass into the lane. Jalen Williams answers with a layup. 3-point game again. Seven points for Williams. And now Duke looking to respond. A good look from 3. It is in and out for Jeremy Roach. Arkansas moves it quickly down the court. Likes finds Williams. Williams, the pump fake, the no-look pass, but denied underneath was Audice Tony. A great block, and it's AJ Griffin. Tough shot. Oh, it nearly went in, but a foul call nonetheless. 7:26 to go here in the first half. No, I'm 100% with you, Adam. Spring training. Oh, you're saying, is it wrong to not be too bothered? Yeah, I agree. I don't watch any spring training. It's a waste of time for my liking. As you say, it's just exhibitions that don't even matter. So yeah, I don't pay attention to spring training. I only pay attention when the season actually begins, which is only in a few weeks now. What would be my reaction if the USA missed the World Cup again? I think you can predict that, Vaughn. I would be a pretty angry camper, but fingers crossed that's not the case. I'll be back after the timeout. Stick around. And welcome back in. A reminder that the NCAA Women's Final Four will be April 1st and 3rd, which is Friday and next Sunday. Um, what do the USA need to do to get to the World Cup? Yeah, so basically, Adam, the US could clinch tomorrow night if they get the win and Costa Rica draws or loses against El Salvador. Um, the problem with that is El Salvador is eliminated from World Cup contention at this point, so they won't really be playing for anything. But yeah, if the U.S. as long as the U.S. wins tomorrow, they'll be in great shape because they have like a 7 better goal difference than Costa Rica, so they'd be 3 points ahead of Costa Rica heading into that final game, and it's the U.S. facing Costa Rica in that final game on Wednesday. But technically they wouldn't clinch just yet because technically Costa Rica could make up for that goal difference. So if the U.S. and Costa Rica both win their matches tomorrow night, then the U.S. would officially need a point against Costa Rica to clinch a spot. But yeah, if Costa Rica does not win against El Salvador tomorrow and the U.S. beats Panama, then it would be clinched tomorrow night. So that's the scenarios in basic terms. As Duke made both of their free throws. It's 26-21 with under 7 minutes left in the first half. AJ Griffin into the paint, pulls up from the elbow and knocks it down. 28-21. Here's JD Note. Jalen Williams kicks out. Good look from 3, and it's money. Knocked down by Devontae Davis. A 4-point ball game. Arkansas 3 of 9 from 3. Duke 0 for 1. Here's Griffin attempting a 3. Can't get it to go. And the rebound still collected by Williams. Yeah, that's the hope, Adam. That is the hope. Yeah, but basically, either way, a win against Panama tomorrow, if it doesn't officially guarantee them a World Cup ticket, it just about does. It'll be, you know, 99% certain, even because they have such a superior goal difference to Costa Rica. But, you know, in theoretically, mathematically, it's a little bit more confusing than it sounds. That's the second foul on Griffin, who just checked out. This is a floater, no good by Williams, and Duke has the rebound. What pot will the USA be in? I am not sure, Vaughn. I am not sure. I guess that depends what place they finish in the CONCACAF World Cup qualifying standings, as that's laid in by Jeremy Roach plus the foul. A statement there from Jeremy Roach. Oh yeah, he got hit in midair by Jalen Williams. And Roach was able to land upright and a little stare down to Williams after the fact. Roach has 6 points and now with a chance for a 3-point play. Oh, would it be pot 3, Adam? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Free throw is good. It's 31-24 Duke. 7 points for Jalen Williams. Oh, okay. It's the coefficient rankings. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely take your word on that. Here's Trey Wade, and we have a foul on the floor against Duke. Here's a shot from the baseline, and once again, Devontae Davis delivers for the Razorbacks. It's a 5-point game with 5 minutes left in the first half. Oh, and that's a near steal from behind, but a foul called against JD Note. Both teams are in the bonus, so it'll be a 1-and-1 scenario here at the free throw line. Yeah, you get to see the prospects in the spring training games. That's true, Jeffrey, but I don't know. For me, the MLB season is too long in the first place, 162 games, and then add on top of that spring training games. I don't need to, waste any time watching spring training games. I'll watch when it actually matters. At the line for Duke is Wendell Moore, and he makes the first to earn a second try. Jalen Williams currently on the bench for Arkansas. That would be quite a group, Adam. That would be quite a group. Both free throws are good. It's 33-26 Duke. Duke 9 of 10 at the line. Arkansas 1 for 1. And that was a walk. Trey Wade took too many steps. He was claiming that he was fouled. He runs back on defense with a frustrated look. Yeah, that seemed clean to me. And it's the 5th turnover by the Razorbacks. Here for Duke is Paolo Banchero. Banchero drives, can't finish. It's off of Arkansas, though, so it stays with Duke, 12 on the shot clock. Banchero, so lethal in the paint. So many tricks up his sleeve. That spin move being one of them. Checking out for Duke is Mark Williams. It's inbounded to Banchero. Banchero up top finding Keels. Keels, a triple. No, not quite. And the rebound hauled in by Davis. Devontae Davis, top of the key. He'll set up the Arkansas offense. They trail by 7. Davis, nice move, and the fadeaway is good. A great individual effort by Devontae Davis. He's been hot as of late. Oh, I know it, Adam. Don't even talk about how the U.S. hasn't been to the World Cup since 2014. Here's Duke with the answer. A jumper. That's a swoosh for Paolo Banchero. 35-28. What's up, Yoshi Bros? Welcome in. Banchero has 6 points. That was actually his first made field goal on 4 attempts. All his points before that were from free throws. Here's a corner 3. It's good. A swoosh from Stanley Amude. 35-31 Duke. Yeah, I hope so, Jeffrey. And yeah, I heard about that, Yoshi Bros. I heard that the Raptors game had to be suspended because of a fire inside the arena. That's wild, man. Keels, oh man, he is shaking up the defender Note. Ultimately passes it off. Contested jumper won't go. The miss there by Banchero. Haven't had a whistle in quite a while. It's a wild shot, no good. High off the glass from Chris Likes, and now Duke will run it the other way, and it's laid in by Trevor Keels. 37-31 Duke. .220 left in the half. Duke has 28 points in the paint compared to 12 for Arkansas. And that will be a foul called on the floor against Jeremy Roach. 2:14 to go in the half. The Blue Devils leading the Razorbacks 37-31. The winner heads to the Final Four in New Orleans. Welcome back. A beautiful Saturday evening in San Francisco, California. The hosts of the West Regional Final here in the Elite Eight between the 4-seeded Arkansas Razorbacks and the 2-seeded Duke Blue Devils. It's a 4-point lead for Duke as we get set for the final couple minutes of the first half. Look at game summary so far. 14 points in the paint for Arkansas. Duke double that, 28 points in the paint. And Duke also out rebounding the Razorbacks by a significant margin, 18-11. Yeah, I don't know, Adam. I don't know how that fire happened. All right, the Raptors game resumed. Gotcha. It was the speakers that caught on fire. That's wild, man. Wow. Yeah, I've never heard of that, but that's crazy. Chris Likes at the free throw line for Arkansas here out of the timeout, and he knocks down the first. Second free throw is good, and Arkansas makes it a 4-point game. Duke has had 3 3-point attempts, haven't made one of them. However, they're 13 for 19 inside the paint. That's where a majority of their points have come. Keels out to Moore. Wendell Moore traveled. I believe that was the call. 1:54 to go in the half now. Let's see here. Yeah, just couldn't quite keep his pivot, Wendell Moore. Am I a Providence fan, Vaughn? Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't consider myself like a huge Providence fan as I am like a Boston sports fan for the professional sports teams. But yeah, they're a local college here in New England. I actually only live like 30 minutes from Providence College. So yeah, I mean, I follow them and I root for them, but I'm not like watching every game of the season. But yeah, I was hoping they would win last night. Tough loss against Kansas in a close one as Paulo Banchero, who else, knocks down the triple, the first 3-point basket of the game for Duke, who leads by 7. Devontae Davis, there's his signature fadeaway shot, in and out from the elbow, and Duke has the rebound. And a timeout called by Coach K. Paulo Banchero with the long-awaited first 3 of the game for Duke. The Blue Devils up by 7, 57 seconds left in the half. Back after this. Welcome back. A reminder that the NCAA Men's Final Four will be next weekend in New Orleans, April 2nd and 4th. A quick tournament summary for you. St. Peter's defeating Purdue in the Sweet 16, becoming the first 15 seed ever to advance to the Elite Eight in tournament history. Meanwhile, it was Villanova knocking off Houston earlier today to make their third Final Four in, I believe, the last 8 years. That Villanova-Houston game was a defensive battle. I mean, Houston executed their game plan on defense. I mean, their defense was spectacular, but their offense could not make a shot, it seemed like, and that really hurt them in the end as Duke leads it 40-33. Sorry, I thought I put up the score there, but apparently it did not save as that shot from the corner won't go. Offensive rebound by Duke. Passed inside. Mark Williams will finish from close range. And Duke has its largest lead, 42-33. "25 seconds left in the half. The shot clock and game clock nearly identical. This is JD Notte. Over to Chris Likes. Here's a three-point attempt. Likes can't hit it. Duke with the rebound. 5 seconds left in the half. Bringing it up the floor is Boncaro. Passes it off. Deep three. Good! At the buzzer. It's knocked down by Trevor Keels. And Duke will bring a 12-point lead into the locker room. A perfect way to end the half for the Blue Devils. 45 first half points. Mike Krzyzewski loving it. Coach K's fired up. His final season as a coach, his 43rd year in charge of Duke, and here are his halftime thoughts.
We stopped turning it over. We stopped fouling, and we didn't turn it over. And then we executed the last minute very, very well. A big shot by Trevor. Big fun.
How about the advantage that Mark Williams has been able to give you in this first half?
Well, he's given us an advantage most of the year. He's just been a great player. He's protected our basket really well. And he made a couple tremendous offensive rebounds, tapping it back in.
Thanks a lot.
All right, there are the thoughts of Mike Krzyzewski, already losing his voice through one half of play. All right, folks, it's halftime in San Francisco. I'll be back for the halftime report in a moment. And yeah, Yoshi Bros, it's looking like it could be a Bruins Lightning round one playoff matchup. We shall see. Well, Duke ends the first half strong. They lead by a dozen, a frustrating first half for Arkansas. And Coach K mentioned it, limiting the turnovers has been key down the final stretch of that first half. I'll be back to recap the opening 20 minutes. After this, the halftime report is on the other side. And welcome into the halftime report, everybody. It's Duke leading by 12 at the break over Arkansas. And how about the way the Blue Devils ended that half? A deep three knocked down by none other than Trevor Keels. And even though Duke's three-point shooting wasn't great and they didn't even take many threes in the first place, it is a 12-point advantage for Duke at the break. And I'll delve into why Duke has been successful despite not taking many threes. In fact, that buzzer beater three, if I'm not mistaken, was only their second made three of the night, which is really remarkable when you think about it. And, well, a huge reason why Duke has found success: points in the paint. This is an unselfish team. They like to move the ball around, like to find good looks. They're not always settling for outside shots. And also, a lot of their players, even when they aren't thinking about passing, are trying to get closer to the basket and setting up shots from the elbow, etc., where they are comfortable knocking down those type of shots. And Duke is also a team with a lot of speed, which helps them get to the rim quickly. And Arkansas at times has had a tough time defending that pace of Duke. So the Razorbacks will need an answer in the second half, as they do lead by a dozen. And as Adam mentions, Duke beginning to pull away, perhaps. I did not see this coming, where Duke would have as much as a 12-point lead at the break. Obviously, this game is far from over. Still a whole nother 20 minutes to play. But it is very intriguing how this game has played out. Duke simply right now are playing their best basketball this season, in my opinion. I mean, we've seen a team that's gotten better and better, and they're getting hot at just the right time. And you can tell they're playing with a lot of confidence as a team, also having guys come off the bench and make an impact. And early on in the game, the Blue Devils were turning the ball over quite often, remember. And that's why the game was close for a while there. But then Duke started to take control once they started protecting the ball and making more intelligent decisions. Meanwhile, Arkansas, sort of towards the end of that first half, became the ones turning the ball over a little more. And that became an issue for them. And I think the Razorbacks, just a different type of style on offense than the Blue Devils, because they're a team who tends to have good three-point shooters. They haven't been great, however, from beyond the arc, haven't been knocking down as many shots as they would like. So I think Arkansas sort of need to look for more points inside the paint, perhaps, or just some mid-range shots like Duke is doing, because Duke is rolling right now with that strategy. And they've been impressive through the opening 20 minutes, and they're 20 minutes away now from a spot in the Final Four. Yeah, I agree, Adam. Duke does play. They do play as a team unit, no doubt about it. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, there were bumps in the road in the regular season for this Duke team, but they earned that 2 seed in the West region, and now they're a half away from a Final Four ticket. Speaking of Final Four tickets, the first of them was punched earlier tonight down in San Antonio, Texas. It was a slugfest between the Houston Cougars and Villanova Wildcats. Such a low-scoring affair. Houston battling, giving it everything they could. Their shots simply just wouldn't fall down, and Villanova more clutch down the final stretch. Jermaine Samuels, Franklin, Massachusetts native from my hometown, came up clutch for Villanova in this game, was their leading scorer. Unfortunately, we saw one of Villanova's star players suffer a bad-looking injury with about a minute left in the game. It looked like his Achilles quite literally popped, and that is not a pretty sight at all. So hopefully he is okay. Thoughts are with him. As we take a look at the updated bracket, Villanova now awaits the winner of Kansas and Miami. That game will be tomorrow. Meanwhile, the winner of this game between Arkansas and Duke will take on the winner of the North Carolina, wait for it, St. Peter's game. That's right, North Carolina, St. Peter's battling tomorrow. So we could have a Duke-North Carolina rivalry matchup. Here were the thoughts, by the way, of Villanova's Jermaine Samuels after the win earlier.
We're doing great. Like I said before, we don't make any excuses. We know what it takes, and we know what we have to do as a team.
Teams that cry.
And now Calvin Sampson.
There's a lot of tears in that locker room, coaches and players. This team's been through a lot this year. I knew it was going to take a good team to beat us, and a good team did.
Yeah. All right, so Calvin Sampson just being honest there as the head coach of Houston kind of reflected shortly after that loss of what the season was like for his team. And obviously it's always tough when you're knocked out and your season just abruptly comes to an end. But yeah, in the end, Villanova, the better team, and deservingly moving on to the Final Four. Back with more on the halftime show. I'll look ahead to the second half of this one. Make sure you stick around. Welcome back. A reminder that the other two Elite Eight games will take place tomorrow. First, it's Miami taking on Kansas at 2:20 Eastern Time in Chicago, Illinois. And then to wrap up the weekend, it's St. Peter's, the Cinderella story, taking on North Carolina at 5:05 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Well, just looking ahead quickly to that St. Peter's, North Carolina game, no one can doubt St. Peter's at this point. And it's just remarkable what they've done. You can't put it into words. Beating Kentucky, then Murray State, then Purdue, the first ever 15 seed to make it to the Elite Eight. Only 3 15 seeds had made it to the Sweet 16 before they did yesterday. And St. Peter's took that a step forward, and a step further, I should say, and make history by becoming the first ever 15 seed in the Elite Eight. Congrats to them. Extraordinary achievement. And hey, you can tell by the players and the coach Shaheen Holloway's attitude, they're not done. They want to keep going. They're all business here. Of course, they're enjoying this miraculous run, but I'll tell you what, they're gonna put up one heck of a fight again, I feel like, against North Carolina tomorrow. I mean, I didn't really think they stood much of a chance against Purdue. I was hoping maybe they'd make it a game. And my goodness, did they make it a game, coming out on top in the end in a nail biter. So that should be intriguing. We've also got Miami, Kansas on the docket. Miami, another team who has gone on an impressive run this tournament. I certainly did not see Miami making it even close to this far to the Elite Eight, at the 10 seed in that region. Kansas, the only 1 seed remaining in the tournament. They're really the only team that's kind of gone as far as we expected. I guess Villanova isn't too much of a surprise either, but there's been so many upsets in this tournament. It's been wild, and that's what makes March Madness so good. I have to give the edge to Kansas in this one. Um, but then again, Miami got this far for a reason. They're coming off that win against Iowa State. Kansas, though, will be a whole nother test. Back-to-back Big 12 opponents for the Hurricanes. We'll see if the Hurricanes can somehow spring another surprise. You can't doubt these things because it is March Madness after all, and crazier things have happened in the history of this great tournament. Well, I'll take a quick break. After the break, it's almost time for the second half. I'll get you ready for the final 20 minutes. We're inching closer to second half action from San Francisco, California. It's 45-33, Duke leading at the break. Welcome back, everyone. Great weather outside in San Francisco. Meanwhile, inside Chase Center, it's heating up. The second half just about to get started between Arkansas and Duke, the winner to the Final Four in New Orleans next weekend. It's Duke by 12 at the break. Can Arkansas mount a comeback, or will Duke keep alive Mike Krzyzewski's legendary career? We'll find out after the break. The second half is next from San Francisco. Back after this in the Elite Eight. Welcome back. We're ready to go for the second half of action. What's up, Nate? Welcome in. It's been a rough day for you. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sometimes there's just days like that. I hope you're hope I'll at least cheer you up a little bit here on the stream. Um, although I'm not sure if I'm good enough to do that, but I hope you cheer up a little bit here tonight, Nate, as we take a look at the first half stats, points in the paint, I should say, statistic is Duke had 30 points in the paint, 14 on the other hand for Arkansas. Oh, your grandmother passed today. Oh man, yeah, that is understandable for sure, man. Why you've had a rough day. I feel you, man. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that, man. Thoughts and prayers with you and your family. I'm sure that's a tough time that you're going through. Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear about that. Yeah, I definitely echo what Adam says right there. So we're ready for the final 20 minutes of play here from Chase Center. Arkansas in possession to get the final 20 minutes underway. This is JD Note. Note finds Amude. Amude along the baseline, back out to Williams. Williams drives, can't finish, but a foul called. Actually, a foul called against Williams, I believe. Or was it a walk? I think he traveled. Yeah, a traveling violation called. Yeah, of course, Nate. Yeah, I lost my grandmother on my dad's side. I want to say 7 years ago. Just crazy. It's been that long, and yeah, that was definitely tough. And then, yeah, but both my grandfather on my dad's and mom's side have passed away, which was also tough. But yeah, stay strong, man. Everything will be all right. I promise you. It's definitely tough at first as that shot is knocked down. It rattles in for Arkansas, and those are the first points of the second half, 45-35. Oh, really, Adam? I didn't even know that. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's rough. Yeah. Yeah, it's always difficult when you lose family members, man. And that'll be a foul against Duke. So Duke yet to score here in the second half. They have a 10-point advantage. Do I think China will make the World Cup in 2026? I don't think so, no. Note kicks it out. Here's a left wing three. Oh, it's off the rim and it gets stuck on top of the backboard. How about that? Well, if you remember earlier in the tournament, it was in the Indiana St. Mary's game that a cheerleader was lifted to get the ball down, and it looks like they'll have an an Arkansas cheerleader do just that. It's their moment of fame, and a big round of applause from the crowd after that. That's the new thing, folks. Why not? Get one of the cheerleaders to lift another up there to get down the basketball. Love to see it. And so we're back underway. Duke in possession. With the ball is Jeremy Roach. Roach, bounce pass. Now along the baseline, it's Boncaro. Boncaro puts it up and in. He wanted the foul, didn't get the call. Duke up by 12. Now it's Note. Pass into the paint and a great underhand assist. Williams to Tony, who flushes it down. Once again, a 10-point deficit. Just over 2 minutes gone here in the second half from San Francisco. Now it's Roach over to Banchero. Shot clock down to 7. Into the paint. It's a tough shot, no good. And Moore couldn't get his own miss. Oh, and a bad loss of handles by Tony. And now a Euro step the other way. Williams pass off the mark, or Griffin's pass to Williams. Mark Williams, though, keeps the possession alive for the Blue Devils. That was a wild sequence right there. And now it's Jeremy Roach with the shot, no good. It will be a foul against Duke. Looks like an over-the-back foul called against the Blue Devils. A great atmosphere inside the Chase Center, home of the Golden State Warriors. Steph Curry was actually in attendance for the Sweet 16 games 2 nights ago. The Warriors didn't have a game that night, so Steph Curry said, I'll pop out and support these great teams who've made it this far in the tournament. Here's Note. Note to the baseline. One-handed shot, no good. It rolled off the rim. Banchero collects the rebound. Now it's passed to the corner. The corner 3 deflected. A block there on Keels. Getting a piece of it was Amude. Can Duke play Kansas in the final? Let me think about the bracket. Yes. Yeah, because, that pass intercepted in the paint. Yeah, because if Duke wins, they'll play either North Carolina or St. Peter's. So, yeah, Kansas is on the other side of the bracket as that pull-up jumper is good. And Duke up by 12 once more, 49-37, with just under 16 minutes left in the game. Here's a drive by Amude. Couldn't bank it home, but a blocking foul called against Banchero. So 2 shots for Stanley Amude. How about Wendell Moore, the pull-up jumper for Duke moments ago? What's up, Daniel? Welcome into the stream. I'll step aside for a quick TV timeout. Back with more after this. Duke leading by a dozen. Welcome back, everybody. Reminder that the Stanley Cup playoffs just around the corner. They'll begin May 5th. And boy, I can't wait for that. The Stanley Cup playoffs never disappoint, similar to March Madness. And how about moments ago, an Arkansas cheerleader helping to get down the ball that was stuck on top of the backboard. You love to see it. And, well, we've had 2 cheerleader assists now in this NCAA tournament. As I mentioned, first it was the Indiana cheerleader back in their first round matchup last week. And now an Arkansas cheerleader lending a hand as we have 15:43 remaining in this game. At the line for Arkansas is Stanley Amude. The first free throw is good. Amude now with 6 points, looking to make it 7, and he does. 2 for 2. It's 49-39 Duke. Keels. Top of the key for the Blue Devils. Bounce pass to Boncaro. Boncaro. Spin move. Pivots again. Tries to bank it home. No good. Offensive rebound. And the putback is good. Wendell Moore with the finish. And it's Duke by a dozen once more. Oh, and Arkansas with the answer. Laid in by Amude. And it's 51-41. And stepping out of bounds there was Trevor Keels for the Blue Devils. So Duke turns it over, going a bit too quick for even themselves. And sorry, on that last basket, it was actually Jalen Williams for the Razorbacks. Here's J.D. Note. Note will find out east Tony. And now Likes over to Williams. Jalen Williams finding Likes. Likes contested shot. Got it. 51-43. It's an 8-point game as Arkansas try to cut back into that Duke lead. Oh, and it's a loose ball for a moment, but a foul ultimately called as Jeremy Roach was under siege. And Note was whistled for the foul. Oh yeah, I'm sure that is the case, Nate. Yeah. That's understandable, man. Sorry to hear about that as we have 14:25 remaining here in regulation. Roach will find Keels. Keels dribbles left side, puts it up with the right hand and finishes. He got the roll. It's a 10-point Duke lead. Now Note on the right wing finds a wide open Williams who instead drives and it's knocked out of play. It'll stay with the Razorbacks. The last touch off of Mark Williams. Tony inbounds to the corner. Amude gets it out of there. Now Note, left hand finish. Off the window and in, and it's back to an 8-point game. Arkansas just keeping it within reach. Note has 12 points for the Razorbacks. Now it's Keels for Duke. Screen set by Williams. Keels pulls up from the stripe. Too strong. Defensive rebound by Note. Arkansas at the other end will set up the offense. Pass into the paint. Williams finishes plus the foul. A 3-point play opportunity and a chance to make it a 5-point game. Just great ball movement by Arkansas and a beautiful find. Note to Williams, contact in the paint, and Williams able to finish for Arkansas. Back-to-back Elite 8 appearances for Arkansas, now trying to take it a step further under Coach Musselman. Free throws good. It's a 5-point game, 53-48 Duke. And now it's the Arkansas fans really making some noise inside Chase Center in San Francisco. And a timeout called by Coach K. 13-13 left in regulation. The Duke lead has been trimmed to 5. Back after the break. Welcome back in, everybody. Arkansas with some momentum at the moment. They still trail, but it's certainly a closer game than it was minutes ago. You really want Duke to win, Nate? All right. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Of course, this is Coach Krzyzewski's final season in his unbelievable career. It's his 43rd season in charge of Duke, and just unbelievable stats all around regarding his remarkable career. The other night with the win against Texas Tech, that was his 100th NCAA tournament win, which is absolutely bonkers. But yeah, Duke trying to keep it going for their season and Coach Krzyzewski's career. Here's Wendell Moore. 13 minutes left in the game. Down low. It's a nice finish by Paulo Banchero. He muscled his way in that time, and it's 55-48. Oh, man, a missed layup there. It rolled off the rim for Jalen Williams. Yeah, let's see, Bobby, if the Hogs are going to pull out the upset. Thank you, Mike, for tuning in. You're feeling sad and unhappy right now. I'm sorry to hear about that. Here's Mark Williams into the lane, blows by his defender, and lays it in for 2. 57-48, just like that, the Duke lead is back to 9. They've had 40 points in the paint. Over 2/3 of their points have come inside the paint in this game. Here's Devontae Davis. Davis, top of the key, hands it off to Amude. Now Jalen Williams looking for options, spins around multiple times, feeds it down low, and what a block from behind. The rejection by Mark Williams. Oh yeah, those were friendlies earlier in the day, Mike. Yeah. This is Trevor Keels for the Blue Devils. Keels to Boncaro, the star for Duke, with a spin around shot. Oh, he nearly got it, but a foul called nonetheless. So Boncaro heading to the line for 2 shots. We reach the under 12 media timeout. 11:29 left in regulation. It's Duke by 9, and Boncaro heading to the line. Oscar, it is currently a 9-point advantage for Duke, 57-48. I'll be back after the timeout. And welcome back in. It's a 9-point advantage for Duke over Arkansas, the winner to the Final Four. And if Duke can pull out the win, we'd be one step closer to a Duke-North Carolina Final Four matchup, which would be quite something. But Arkansas could have something to say to that here in the final 11 and a half minutes. And St. Peter's might have something to say about that tomorrow when they face North Carolina. So we're still a little further away from that possibility, but it is realistic, no doubt about it, as Paulo Boncaro is at the line. He has 13 points so far. The Seattle-Washington native will try to add on to that tally here. He's 4 for 4 at the line so far and make it 5 for 5. A 10-point Duke lead now. Oh, all right. Thanks, Nate. I appreciate that. Both free throws are good, and it's... Oh, he missed that. No, yeah, he made it. I was going to say. I thought it went in, but they didn't change the score till like 5 seconds after. 59-48 indeed. Duke leads. Jalen Williams misses the layup. Arkansas missing some shots they need to have, really. And now Duke will look to add on to the 11-point advantage. Mark Williams into the lane, lays it in. Williams to AJ Griffin there. Griffin finishes, and Duke is on an 8-0 run in the last 2 minutes. 61-48 the score. Here in the corner, it's Devontae Davis. Davis tries to pass it down low. It's knocked out and deflected off of Tony. Arkansas turned the ball over again, and it seems to be imploding right now for the Razorbacks. About midway through the second half in San Francisco, Duke has had 32 points on layups tonight. That's more than half. Oh, what a pull-up jumper that is from Wendell Moore. And it's a 15-point lead for the Duke Blue Devils. They could be starting to pull away here in the Elite Eight. Arkansas has no answers right now. Wendell Moore with an elite basket. It's a 15-point advantage, and I'll be back after the break. Oh, you meant to say. All right, that makes more sense. Yeah, actually, the microphone's kind of blocking it, but it is a play-by-play sports broadcasting camp shirt, which I got when I went to that camp back in 2019 in Boston, which was a lot of fun. So yeah, it's getting a little small on me, but I still like to wear it. It's a comfortable shirt to wear, and yeah, I enjoyed the camp, so I have no problem repping play-by-play sports broadcasting camp gear. By the way, I was mentioning how Steph Curry was in attendance for the Sweet 16 games 2 nights ago. Well, guess what? He's also in attendance for this game tonight. I don't know the Warriors' schedule, but apparently they've had a couple days off. They might have had a home game last night, so it worked out perfectly. Actually, probably not. But I guess they have a nice break. Oh no, he's injured. That's right. That would make sense. Steph Curry is injured right now, so he's able to come out and support the college athletes here. Oh my, that's a posterizing dunk. Jalen Williams went soaring into the air and got hit in the process. The replay of this is epic. Oh, wow. He just absolutely threw it over Paolo Banchero. That is a highlight reel dunk right there from Jalen Williams. And he'll head to the line for a free throw. That's the 3rd foul on Banchero, so he will head to the bench. Roach will replace him. Or no, it's actually Wendell Moore going to the bench. So Coach K trusts Banchero. He's going to keep him on the floor, but Banchero will have to be very careful here down the stretch. 2 fouls away from being fouled out. 14 points, meanwhile, for Jalen Williams, and he's now at the stripe. Yeah, I completely forgot that Curry was injured. As the free throw drops in for Williams, it's back to a 12-point game. Arkansas trying to keep it within reach. We have 10 minutes left here in the second half from San Francisco. Oh, Keels nearly lost it. A close call there, but instead it's a shooting foul coming up. Or a shooting foul here, and free throws coming up as Roach drew the contact, and he'll shoot 2. 9:49 to go. Thanks everyone for tuning in tonight. It's been a blast covering March Madness as it is every year. First free throw drops in. Second attempt on the way, and it's converted by Jeremy Roach. 65-51. Arkansas has Note and Tony on 3 fouls. Something to keep in mind here down the stretch. Oh my, that pass hit the backboard, but it's kept alive by Arkansas. Note has it, and now Davis. Davis inside the paint to Williams. Williams turns the corner, can't lay it in, and the rebound collected by the Blue Devils. Running the offense for Duke is Jeremy Roach. Roach to the left wing. Now on the baseline, it's a foul called. Boncaro again heading to the line. He just seems to draw fouls with ease. The whistle against Tony, and that's his 4th. So Tony's 1 foul away from being done for the night. Boncaro, 15 points, 6 rebounds. And he misses the first free throw for a change. What's good, Mike? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well, Mike. Great to see you, man. Second free throw is good. Duke has a 15-point advantage. Corner 3. Got it. Amude with a big triple for Arkansas. And let's see if they can build off of that 3. The lead back to a dozen for Duke. And it's Roach in possession. He'll find Keels. Keels had that buzzer beater long range 3 to end the first half, remember. Here's Keels into the lane. Puts up a shot that was well short. Here comes Arkansas. Pass to Williams. Williams kicks another 3-point look. Too strong. Oh, the near follow-up dunk missed by Davis. And he'll actually be whistled for the foul, it looks like. Wow, Davis leapt up super high. Look at that. Crashing the glass and running into Boncaro. That's where the foul occurred. Yeah, Mike's intro is legendary. Yeah, that's true. We got multiple mics in the house. Yeah, we got to differentiate. That's true. Points in the paint, 44-26 Duke. Oh, that was knocked away from Williams, Mark Williams, and Arkansas has it. Coast to coast. It's no good on the layup attempt by Note. He appeared to get hit, but no foul was called. Now here comes Duke, corner 3, good. It's a swoosh from the corner. A.J. Griffin with the triple. And a 15-point advantage. Perhaps a controversial sequence there where Arkansas thought they should have had a foul at one end. Duke hit a 3 at the other. Oh my, that's a bad pass. Turned over by Note, and now tripped up was Boncaro. Foul called against Arkansas. 7:26 to go in this one, and Duke is so close to a Final Four appearance against either North Carolina or St. Peter's. They'll try to close out the job. They lead it by 15. I'll be back in a quick moment. Do I think that March Madness is rigged? No, I do not, Vaughn. I do not think that March Madness is rigged. I'll be back in a moment. Stick around. Welcome back in, everybody. Duke shooting 57% from the field. Arkansas 43% on the other hand. And Duke out-rebounding Arkansas 30-17. And what's not helping Arkansas either is that two of their star players, Note and Tony, both on 4 fouls. And there's still 7:26 to play in this game. Nah, Vaughn, come on. That's craziness. That's craziness. Here's Duke in possession on the left wing. With it is Jeremy Roach. Roach will find Boncaro. Paulo Boncaro to the baseline. Pulls up. Can't hit. And the rebound is with Arkansas. Trey Wade at the other end. That three way off the mark from Amude, and it will bounce out of bounds. Duke ball. 6:53 to play in this one. Yeah, Duke certainly has all the momentum right now. No doubt about it. It's looking quite bleak at this stage for Arkansas, but you never know. Here is Moore. Wendell Moore finding Boncaro. Corner three. Good! It's A.J. Griffin again with a corner three, this time from the opposite side. Duke has its largest lead. They lead it by 18 points. Arkansas has no points in the last 2 minutes, 37 seconds, as we've got an on-the-floor foul called against Roach. Wow, how about A.J. Griffin, folks? Unbelievable shooting from him. That pass tipped, and that's a near steal in the backcourt by Wendell Moore. Recovered, however, by Note. It's a nifty pass by Devontae Davis. 3-point attempt short by Note. And now Duke will slow things down with 6 minutes left. Driving right side is Wendell Moore, and a foul called before the shot. Yeah, absolutely, Adam. I didn't see this coming. I'll admit I was wrong. As I said at the beginning of the broadcast, I thought this would be a game that came down to the wire, but yeah, Duke has been superb. And Arkansas just too inconsistent overall. That ball went out of bounds, so Duke turning it over. 5:44 to play here in the Elite Eight. Note over to Davis on the left wing. Duke does have 12 turnovers tonight as the corner three is knocked down by Trey Wade. That was very necessary for Arkansas considering the drought they were on. Now 72-57 the score. Arkansas 6 of 17 from beyond the arc. Duke 4 of 8. With it is Roach. He'll cycle back out. 6 to shoot. Wendell Moore passes it off. Contested three. No good by Boncaro. Arkansas with the rebound. It's moved ahead. Catch and shoot. Corner triple. No good. Offensive rebound. Claimed by Davis. Davis up top to Tony. Tony passes down low. The reverse layup rolls out. A tough miss there for Jalen Williams. He's had plenty of those. We have 4.5 minutes left. And a timeout will be called. You think UNC will win tomorrow? Yeah, I mean, I would agree, but then again, who knows with St. Peter's at this point. 4:31 remaining. It's Duke by 15. The final stages coming up after this. Welcome back in, everybody. During that last timeout, just a frustrated look on the face of Arkansas head coach Eric Musselman. 4:31 to play, and it's Duke with a comfortable 15-point lead, 72-57 the score. Never betting on Gonzaga again. Yeah, one of these years, Gonzaga will get over the hump and win a national championship, huh? Yeah, they always seem to fall short in the end. They've got a great program there, but can't quite get over the hump. Here's Wendell Moore for Duke. Screen set. Moore along the free throw line will kick out to Roach. Roach with 3 to shoot. Puts up a tough shot. Air ball. And it'll result in a shot clock violation. Yeah, me neither, in all honesty, Adam. I can't see St. Peter's doing it again, but I mean, I don't know, man. It just seems like it's meant to be for them, but who knows? It's just an unreal story. Arkansas trying to score here, and a foul will be called. J.D. Note heading to the free throw line. 3:58 left in the game. We've reached the final media timeout. Duke is so close to a Final Four spot. 72-57, back after the break. Welcome back in, everybody. Duke up by 15 with a hair under 4 minutes remaining here in this Elite Eight matchup from San Francisco, California. Thanks, everyone, for your company tonight as we head towards the finish line in this one. Appears as though Duke is moments away from punching their ticket to the Final Four. Well, we shall see how these final 4 minutes play out. Or 3:58 to be exact, with Duke leading by 15. Arkansas with a couple of free throws here out of the timeout. J.D. Note knocks down the first. And he goes 2 for 2, 72-59. Some full court press action, unsurprisingly, here from Arkansas. Note and Tony both have 4 fouls. Boncaro, Roach, and Williams have 3 for Duke. but no one with 4 fouls for the Blue Devils. And that will be a foul called against Note. So he is done. Right as I mentioned, he had 4 fouls. He commits his 5th. And that's a rough one for Note. Duke is in the bonus, as is Arkansas. So a 1-1 coming up as Note checks out. He fouls out with 14 points on the night. And that might just do it for his season, unfortunately. I appreciate that a lot, Adam. I appreciate that a lot, man. That means a lot. As the first free throw rattles home for Wendell Moore. And the second attempt to come. It's good. 74-59, Duke by 15 again. Devontae Davis passes to the corner with Trey Wade. Back to Davis in the corner. His 3 no good. Offensive board by Jalen Williams. Davis thought about the 3, instead passes it away. The turnover by Arkansas. Keels with the steal for Duke. No reason to hurry now for the Blue Devils. Jeremy Roach in possession. Roach with 10 to shoot. Great pass, and it's thrown down with an extra bit of passion. 76-59, Mark Williams with the authority finish. 12 points for him. 17-point game, and make it 15 again as Jalen Williams flushes it down with both hands. 2:40 remaining. That's interesting, Vaughn. With it now is Trevor Keels for Duke. Yeah, Adam, I still can't believe the Revolution choked that lead to Pumas. I don't know how it happened, man. I don't know. Can't explain it. It was just a bad choke job in that second leg. Horrendous. That 3 no good, and a foul called against Duke's Trevor Keels on the rebound. So a 1-1 for Arkansas with 2:13 to play. Why are there only 2 people watching? According to on my end, it says there's 6 people watching. I don't know. I don't know which one's accurate, but I don't know. Maybe, it's just a slow night. People want to do other things. That's completely fine. But I appreciate those of you who did tune in tonight. And yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, if I get a lot of viewers, great. If I don't, that's fine. I really don't care about the viewers. I just enjoy calling games and yeah, hanging out with you guys. You guys make the broadcast even more lively in the chat. Both free throws good by Arkansas, and it's a 13-point ball game. Duke trying to bleed out as much clock as they can. We're inside the final 2 minutes. Griffin fakes the 3, steps in for the 2, and knocks it down. 78-63. That nearly went out of bounds. The pass, though, to Williams, and he finishes for 2. 78-65 with 95 seconds remaining. No, I haven't gotten the play button yet. I have not. No. Yeah, exactly, Adam, exactly. Here's Boncaro for the Blue Devils. 8 on the shot clock. Tries to lob it up, but it falls right into the hands of Jalen Williams. Arkansas has it. They need to work very quickly. This is a drive inside and a finish by Devontae Davis. An 11-point game with a minute to go. Oh, there's a full court press, and Duke forced into a turnover. The layup, no good. The follow, no good. Maybe a third try, blocked. Fourth try, put in. What a sequence there. Wade with the finish. It's now a 9-point game. But it might be a little bit too late here for Arkansas. As Roach will dribble around. Arkansas elect not to foul, at least yet. And now in possession is Wendell Moore. Moore drives, can't finish. Rebound by Williams. Jalen Williams taking it up the floor. The shot clock is off. 3-point attempt. No good. And it's last touched by Jalen Williams. Duke ball with 9.9 seconds left. The Blue Devils are going to the Final Four. It'll be dribbled out by Jeremy Roach. And there is the final buzzer. Duke is moving on to the Final Four in New Orleans. They defeat Arkansas by a final score of 78-69 in the West Regional Final in San Francisco, California. The West Coast trip pays off for the Blue Devils. They'll head back to campus with a few days to prepare before they head down to New Orleans, Louisiana for a Final Four date as the Duke Blue Devils advance to the 17th Final Four in school history. That is remarkable. A storied franchise, a storied program is what I should say, as Arkansas has their season come to an end. And hats off to Arkansas for an incredible run. They defeated Gonzaga the other night, which I don't think many saw coming. And in the end, Duke just too much to handle. This Blue Devils team is on a roll right now as they defeat the Razorbacks by 9 and are heading to the Final Four, folks. Mike Krzyzewski's career not done just yet. Wouldn't it be the perfect walk-off for Mike Krzyzewski's career to end in a national championship? Duke's still 2 wins away from that, but 4 wins down, 2 to go now, and the celebration's underway for Duke. Here is head coach Mike Krzyzewski.
This team just gets better and better. What stood out to you about their performance today?
They outplayed us that start of the second half. They got it to 5, and after the timeout, we were a different team. Going zone helped us, but we scored 2 straight times, and that was big.
You talked to us about wanting this so bad for your team. To see them right now have the opportunity.
I'm so happy that we call it crossing the bridge. There's nothing like being a regional champ and going to Final Four and playing on that Saturday with 3 other champions. It's an amazing day.
I know there's emotion, but for you to be able to continue this run in your final season.
I'm on their bus. I'm on their bus. They're not on mine. And Mike, you should interview him. This is the goal right here. No, shut up.
I'm going to ask you guys. Coach talked to us and he said you would have a feeling you've never experienced if you win this one. Wendell, why don't you talk to me right now about how you are feeling about headed to the Final Four?
I mean, I can't even put this into words right now. If you look at my job, all I got is just so happy. I mean, it's been a great week for us. We came together. I mean, we got a job done. I mean, but first, the job's not finished. We still got 2 more to go.
2 more to go. Now, you are heading to the Final Four, and there's a chance you either play Cinderella St. Peter's or your rival, and you get another shot at North Carolina. Paolo, which one do you want?
You're not going to get me this time. But I'm just proud of my team. You know, we've been working since June for this. And it's really surreal that we're here right now, on our way to New Orleans for the Final Four. It's a dream come true, man.
I thought I'd get you, but great answer. Good luck. We will see you in New Orleans.
Great interview there by Tracy Wolfson. And there you have it. Duke on to the Final Four. What a season they've had. Thanks, Spaghetti Factory, for tuning in. Yeah, you guys have a great night. Adam, Nate, and everyone else who's tuned in tonight. Arkansas made it a 5-point game at one point in that second half, but in the end, Duke pulls away for the victory, and they're heading to the Final Four in New Orleans. It's good night for now. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the United States against Panama in World Cup qualifying. So long.